Hello, welcome to Back to the Mat. So we have a series of exercises, each one lasts almost a minute, and then we move on to the next. I'm not there to keep an eye, so if you have any niggles, any injuries, you can adapt. You can skip an exercise, you can do something completely different, just do whatever feels right, and just take care of your own bodies. So we're going to make a start standing up, and we're just going to take some steps with some knee lifts, just to get a nice easy warm up. So we just take a step forward with a knee lift. So it's a step, knee, and then step back. So it's a forward, a knee, back, back. Easy, easy warming up. Step, knee lift, back, back, step, knee lift, back, back. Easy arms, just do what you like. We are just warming up. When we do the second round, you might even add a hop with this, but you don't need to. So just keep going. Let your arms just swing naturally. So back, back, forward, knee. Back, back, forward, knee. Just keep going with this. Just got a nice easy minute almost of this one. 1 second short of a minute. Lovely. A few more. Step, step, knee, lift. Lovely. Arms are just easily swinging, whatever feels good. Last one. Then we're going to have a bit of an extension of this. We're going to take 2 steps forward and a jump back. So forward, forward, jump, forward, jump, forward, jump, back. Good, good. Step forward, jump back. If you don't want to jump back, you can just step back. So you can just do forward, step back, and then you're alternating the leading leg. It's up to you. Forward and back, forward and back. Might want to take the arms forward and back as well. And back, forward, back. Good. A few more. One more. Lovely. Good. Just got one more. Okay, going to take the feet to hip width. Going to take a squat and then add a side reach. So just nice warm up for the back and the hips and the knees and the ankles. And over and again forward. Make sure that your knees are in line with the middle of your feet. And over, forward and over. Good. And over. You're pushing your weight right back into the heels as you go. Lovely. And over. Arms forward, bottom back. Over. Good. You might want to start reaching a bit further as we go on. Lovely. Just a few more. Good. Over. So you're going to take your hands onto your shoulders. We're going to take a twist and then a twist with a knee lift. We go to the other side, a twist with a knee lift, and a twist with a knee. Twist with a knee. Twist, you're almost going elbow to knee. Twist, elbow towards knee. Twist, elbow to knee. Twist, elbow to knee. Keep going. Good. Twist, elbow to knee, twist, elbow to knee, twist. So the twist is coming from the upper body. Imagine you just rotating around your center. Twist, knee, twist, knee. Good. Knee, twist, and knee. One more. Bring the arms down. You're going to take the feet a bit wider. We're going to do a double squat and add 2 knees. So we go squat, squat. We take the hand to the knee. Squat, squat. Go to the other side first. So we go squat, squat, hand to knee. Again. Squat, squat, hand to knee. And if you want to, you can do elbow to knee again. So you're going squat, squat, knee. So whichever version you do, you just do 2 squats and then 2 knee lifts. So as you go on, You might push a bit further back into the squats. Knee, knee, squat, squat, knee, knee, squat, squat, knee, and squat, squat, knee. Keep going here. 2 squats and 2 knees. Lovely. Couple more. Last one. Squat, squat, and knee. Okay, so now we're just going to go into a plank, but it's a hover plank. So we've got our hands under our shoulders, and we've just got the knees lifted just off the floor. Just going to hold it here. Just stay here. Good. So keeping your body in a nice tabletop position. And then for the last 30 seconds, we're going to do some knee taps. We're going to tap alternating knees. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. Lovely. Keep going. Few more. Good. Just 10 seconds left of these. Good. And release. Push back onto your heels for a second. Now we're going to take, from the knees, we're taking a tricep press. So that's the chest forward, the elbows go back. Then you're going to come up, going to push into a plank, going to take that into a side plank. Come back to the center, drop back onto the knees. Take a tricep press, push yourself up, take it to a plank, and then swing around to the other side and come back. So you're using lots of control. You're onto the knees, you're doing a tricep press, you're pushing up, you're pushing into plank, and you're rotating round into a side plank, coming back, knees down, tricep press, pushing up, coming onto the side for another side plank, coming back, coming down. We'll just finish with a tricep press, tricep, and come up, and then hold it. Now from here, we're going into a plank with the feet hip width apart. You can do this one on your elbows if you prefer, or on your knees. So you're going side to side with the legs. We go side and in. So you can do it on your elbows or on your hands. But whatever you do, keep your body lovely and still. So you're just looking at the floor ahead of you, and in, out and in. And in. So as the legs are moving, everything else is as still as it can be. Good, lovely, out and in. Keep it going here. Out, in, good, good. A few more seconds here. So it's quite a lot going on with a plank. Last 3 exercises, all being planks. Good. Last one, coming up, and we're back onto the knees. Push your weight back. So we've now got an exercise where we've got one arm's elbow on the floor and the other arm is straight. You're going to extend the leg of the straight arm, you're going to lift it up, bring it down. Then you've got a little twist again, you bring the knee towards the elbow, take it back and down. So lift, down, go elbow, down, lift, down, into the elbow and back. Lift, down, into the elbow, go back. Lift, lower, into the elbow and back. Or towards the elbow, and in and out. Again. In and back. Lift and lower and in. Let's have one more. Lift, lower, in, back. Going to quickly change sides. So we're going to do that on the other side. So elbow bent, arm straight, straight, arm leg goes back, lift, lower, into the elbow and down, lift and lower, bring it in, feels a bit strange on the second side, and down and in and back, lift, lower, bit of a twist here, so you're just working into the obliques as well as the glutes, in and back, lift and lower, and in, and back. Lift, lower, coming in, goes back. Lift, lower, coming in. Lovely, keep going. And in, and back. Lift, lower, comes in. One more time, lift, lower, come in, and back. And I'm just going to lie on the back. Just going to take some scissors. We're going to start with bent knees. So just bring the hands down onto the floor and take your feet about hip width apart, your knees about hip width apart, and then we're just going to tap alternating legs to the floor. So think about squeezing the belly button in towards the spine. You've just got your natural curve of your back, and keep tapping the toes. Good, lovely. Good, good. So if you want to, you can always lift the head and shoulders up off the floor. You can support your head with your hands, which are just taking the weight of your head rather than pulling the neck, if you prefer to do them there. And then we're going to hold the legs in. You're going to extend the legs as much as you can. And we're going to take scissors with straighter legs. Now, if that's too much, then you can just keep bending the knees. If you've done the bent knee ones and you're doing bent knees again, you might want to take this opportunity to just lift the head and shoulders off the floor, to just take that a little bit further. And if you're here and you're comfortable and you want to take your hands off and you want to just float the hands off the floor, keep your head and shoulders lifted, that's also fine. So you do whichever version you like. So there's lots of different variations. There's the bent knee with the head and shoulders off. There's a straight leg with the head and shoulders like so. There's the arms off with the head. And of course, at any point, you can always just let the head go onto the floor if you find it starting to be a little bit stressy on your neck. Good. A couple more of these. Lovely. And hug the knees into the chest. So we're going to do a reverse curl. We've got a reverse curl. You're going to swing your legs up, and then you're going to slowly lower the legs as far down as you like. So you're coming in, you're lifting, and it's a slow lower. And these again can be with your legs bent. So if you prefer to lower down, and as you go you're bending the knees, that's completely fine. You do this pull in, reverse curl. Let the legs swing, use a bit of momentum there, and then you take the legs as far or not as you like. So we have control on the way down, we have momentum on the way up. Just enjoy that. Keep going in, lift, and lower down. And we've just got one more in, lift, and lower, down, hug the knees in. And we've just got a last elbow to knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep going, just quite a few of these. 2, 3. I won't count. Just keep lifting up and over, up and over, up and over. Good. Lovely. Keep going. Weave. Halfway. Just 30 seconds left. This one is the hardest. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Over and over and over. Over. Good. Lovely. Again, you're not pulling on the neck. You're just supporting your head. Over, over. Good. Lovely. Just 10 seconds left. Good. And hug the knees in. Push yourselves up. Come up to standing, and we're going to start all over again. So nice easy walks with a knee lift. So walk, knee, back, knee, lift. If you want to, you can take a little hop as you lift the knee, or just keep lifting it up, doesn't matter. Or do a mixture of hop and knot. So take a hop if you like, again, and then a knot. Or just keep going with no hops or with all hops. Up up to you. However warm you feel, whatever your floor's like. And keep going. Couple more. Last one. Okay, so we've got the step forward and jump back now. So we're going forward and back. Forward, jump back. Step, step, back. Step forward, jump back. Good. Lovely. Forward, jump back. Keep going. Of course, you don't need to jump. You can just as happily step back, step back. So it's whatever feels right for you. Forward and back. Either way, we just go forward and back. Good. A few more. Lovely. We've just got two more. One more. I lied. Two more. One more. Okay, taking the feet a little bit wider, and we've got the squat with a side reach. Just moving back a bit. So we take the squat and a nice reach over to the side. Squat, reaching over, again. Squat. You go over, again. Squat and reach. Lovely. Over. Good. Excellent. Squat to reach again. Up and over. So you might be going deeper into the squats as we do these. And over and again. One squat. One reach. Lovely. Let's go a little bit more over with the reach if you want. Over. Come back. And over. And come back. Maybe just with a shoulder roll. Bring your hands onto the shoulders. Ready for the twist with the knee lift. So we've got a twist and a knee. A twist and a knee. Twist. Knee. Good. Again. So really getting these knees coming up maybe a bit higher than on the last one. Twist. Knee. Twist. And knee. Twist. Lifting. Twist. Knee. Good. Keep this one going. Good. Twist with the knee. And getting that rotation coming around each time. We've just got a couple more of these. Last one. And release. Taking the legs into a wider squat. We've got the double knee lift, double squat with the knee lift. So we go squat, squat, knee, knee, squat, squat, knee, knee. We've got two squats, two knees. Squat, squat, knee, squat, squat, knee, knee. And of course you can do with the elbow. It's up to you. Knee, knee, squat, squat, hand, or squat, squat, elbow. It's up to you which one you do. And again, of course, as usual, you can alternate which way you go. Lovely. Couple more. Last one perhaps. Knee. Knee. We're coming into the hover. So this is the hover on the knees. I'm just going to go from a bit of a diagonal. So coming up onto the hands, body's in a nice tabletop. The knees are just off the mat. I'm just going to hold it still. Holding it still. We'll hold it still for 30 seconds, then we do knee taps for 30 seconds. Getting ready for the knee taps. Okay, here we go. We're trying to keep the body really still as we do these. Good, lovely. So think about your deep core muscles, so that's the pelvic floor, and then the transverse abdominis muscles that wrap around your waist. Those are your deep core muscles, and they're the ones that are holding you nice and steady. Imagine you've got a corset, a big wide belt around your waist, and then drop onto the knees. Okay, so we've got the tricep press into side plank, so your hands are under your shoulders. You're bringing your chest forward, you're letting your elbows brush your sides, your head comes always forward, you push up, you're pushing into a plank, and then you're swiveling around into a side plank. You're coming back, so lots of control, dropping onto the knees, tricep press, elbows back, chest forward, head down, come up, push into a lovely straight plank, and then twist round to the side, lifting the arm up and over, coming back, dropping onto the knees, one tricep press, one push up, come to plank, swivel around, come back, drop onto the knees, tricep press, push up, press to plank, come into the side plank, come back, and drop back onto the knees. So we're going into a plank. This can be on your elbows, it can be on your hands, feet are about hip width apart, and we're going side to side. One. And everything else is really nice and still. So you can stay on the elbows. If you prefer, you can come up onto the hands, and keep going with the legs. So it's whichever one is right for you, but your wrists under your shoulders if you're in the full plank. Good. Legs are moving, everything else is still. So we've got those deep core muscles working again. Index finger facing forward, you're spreading the fingers. Good, a few more. Lovely. Last, 2, 1. And then drop onto the knees, push your weight back. So we've got this glute exercise again. So you're going to bend one elbow, the other arm is straight. You've got the leg of the straight arm extended. You lift, lower. You bend it into the elbow, take it down. Lift, lower, bend it in, take it back. Lift, lower, bend it in, take it back. Lift, lower, bend, take it back. Lift and lower. Bring it in, take it back. Lift, 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 lower. Last one, and back. Coming up, and we're going on to the other side. I'm just going to swing round. So, one elbow down, the other arm straight, and we're going to take a lift and lower. Bring it in and back. Lift, lower. Bring it in, take it back. Lift, lower. Coming in and back. Lift, lower. In and back. And again, first couple on the second side, always feel a bit odd after you change your weight. In and back. Lift, lower. Bring it in and back. You lift and lower. In, back. Keep going. Here, in. We've got 1 or 2 more. Make this last one. In and back. And then roll onto your back. And we've got the scissors. So, with bent legs, toe taps first. Arms down, or you can have your hands by your ears, head and shoulders up. I'm just tapping toes, alternating legs, just tapping down and up. Always remembering to bring the knees back, just in line with the hips. So we're not bringing the knees back in towards the chest, we're just bringing them back so that they're over the hips. So you're working these lower abdominal muscles. So down and lift, and down and lift. And again, if you want to have your head and shoulders up, and you want to support your head with your hands so that they're just taking the weight, they're not pulling on the neck. Good. Just a few more. lovely. Couple more. And then hold it here. Now you're going to stretch the legs. If you want to, we're going to smooth it out to scissors. So it's just going scissor and scissor and scissor and scissor. If you want to, lift the head and shoulders up again. Now don't forget, you can always bend the knees on the scissors. That's completely fine. If you want to float the head up a bit more, if you want to float your arms off the floor, away from your head, so your arms are just floating off the floor as you do the scissors. Keep it going. So, lifting your chest up, you're bringing your ribs and your hips a bit closer together on all of these. Good. Few more. And if you feel at any point that it's too much for your neck, you can just let the head drop down. You're still doing the exercise. Keep going wherever it feels that you're really comfortable working. And bring the legs in. So now we've got the momentum and the control. So I'm going to shuffle up a bit. So we're going to take a reverse curl in. We're going to let the legs fly over, and then we're going to really control them on the way down. So they're coming in, let them go, and then really control on the way down. So they come in, lift, and slowly lower. Again, in, lift, slowly lower them down, come in, lift, slowly lower, in, lift, slowly lower, in, up, slow, control, and of course, as I said before, you can always bend your knees on the way down and they don't have to go so low. And let's just have one more, in, up, and slowly lower. And then you're hugging your knees into your chest, and we've got the lovely crisscross to finish. So we're going one, over, up and over. So we're doing these with quite a controlled, slowish pace. And over, up and over. That really allows us to think about going up and over each time. So we're not just going over, we're going up to go over. And over. And if you want to try to go a little bit further over as we go on. So go maybe past the knee. Past the knee if you can. Or it's that feeling, so you're really lifting to go over. Good. Few more. Good. Two more. And just hug the knees in. Put your hands on the floor, feet are hip width apart. You should just be able to tickle your heels with your fingers. Just going to go up into a bridge. And we're just going to hold this here. Now, if you like, you can bring your arms up, and this is a bit more of a balance challenge. So your palms are facing each other. See if you can just lift a little bit higher into the bridge. Hold it here. Stay here. Just a little bit longer. We're not doing this to a time limit. Take your arms overhead, palms facing up. Bring your arms back down, palms facing down. And then peel your back onto the floor, if that makes sense. The opposite way you went up. And then just hug the knees into the chest. Have a little side-to-side rock. Okay. So we're just going to stretch the glutes and hamstrings. So first one, you take your foot over the other bent knee and you lift the leg up. And you feel a stretch here. So on the glutes, on the side of the leg. And if you want to pull the underneath leg a little bit closer, just to extend that stretch, if that feels right for you. You can just relax the feet, relax the feet. And you're going to put the bent foot on the floor, bent leg foot on the floor, and you're going to just stretch the top leg, just to where it feels right for you. So you can do the stretch however it works, holding it wherever. It can be on the back of the thigh, calf, as usual, can be on a piece of clothing, can be on your shoe, and if you've got a band or a towel and you like to use that, you can do that as well. Good. And then bend both legs in. And you're going to take the foot of the other leg over the thigh. So to begin with, just flex the foot, get the alignment of the knee, and then start to pull that leg in. Relax the underneath foot. You're bringing the leg in a bit close if you like, so you're feeling the stretch on the glute again, on the glutes, on the outside of the leg as well. Good. Lovely. Putting that foot on the floor, and we're just stretching this leg this time. So exactly the same, holding it wherever it feels good for you. Back of thigh, calf, sock, shoe, shoelace, wherever it's good for you. Just easing that leg into a stretch. Lovely. Just a couple more seconds. And then release. Just swing yourselves onto your right side and then come up and come up, coming up into a lunge. You're going to take one leg forward, the other leg back. And if you can lift the leg off the floor, that's great. You don't need to lift the leg off the floor. You can always keep the knee on the floor. I'm just going to move back a little bit. You're just easing back into that lunge. Hold it here. Now the opposite arm to front leg is going to come down, and you're going to lift the same arm as front leg and look up at that hand. Just to get another little twist. Good. And then just bring the hand back down again and hold it here for a bit longer. Good. And you're going to bring both hands into that front leg, and you're going to drop the knee back onto the mat if it wasn't already on the mat, and you're just going to come onto the other side. So just coming into lunge, so whichever one works for you. This can be with the knee down, pressing the hip forward, you're getting that stretch on the hip flexor. And if you want to, and you can, just extending that back leg and taking the knee off the floor, just holding it here. Always make sure that your front knee is in line with the ankle, that you don't have your front knee way in front of your foot. Okay, so same arm as front leg is going to lift up, get that little twist. Good. Reach it up and out. And then bringing it back, holding it here, still pushing that back leg away, or if you've got the knee down, just pushing the hip forward a little bit more. And then if you didn't have the knee down, take the knee down, bring both hands to the front, swing that leg round. Just take your knees wide and your heels together, your feet together, push your bottom back towards your heels, stretch your arms away forward. Relax your hands. Just allow your bottom to push back towards your heels. Good. Just relax your head down. You're going to move both arms to one side. Good. And then walk your hands through the center. We're going to the other side. Good. Still pushing your bottom back. Come back into the center. Last push back there a little bit more. Get a bit of a stretch in the groin, in the glutes as well. Then you're going to push yourself up. You're going to tuck your toes under. You're just going to hang down. Now this can be with bent legs or straight legs. So you're in a forward fold or ragdoll, but you've got your feet and that hip width apart. You just allow your body once again to relax down there. Just hang there for about another 10 seconds or so. And then just going to bend the knees. You're going to just unroll. Come all the way up. Your shoulders come up, back and down. Arms come all the way up. Perhaps interlock the fingers. Take a little stretch side to side, just nice and easy. Come back, bring the arms down, roll the shoulders, and that's us all done.